A year ago, our industry lost a legend, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And in honor of the Dream, we created the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament.
Samoa Joe and Finn Balor have done it. They are the winners of the inaugural Dusty Rhodes Classic.
And it was so successful that we've decided to do it again this year. And the first round matches will be seen right here on NXT.
NXT tonight.
Tonight we pay homage to the American Dream. Tonight we kick off the first round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Welcome everybody to NXT.
The following contest is a first round match in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Making their way to the ring from Film City, Mumbai, at a combined weight of 303 pounds, Curve and Harv Sira, the Bollywood Boyz!
I don't know about you fellas, but I'm a fan of these guys. I can't help but be in a good mood when they come out here.
You in a good mood?
Yeah, that's right.
There's a novel idea. Welcome everyone here to NXT. First round action here of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic and the Bollywood Boyz, the Sira
Wait,
brothers.
just watch. Look at this.
Well, to find out more, we caught up with the Bollywood Boyz earlier today.
NXT Universe, get ready, because Harv Sira, Curve Sira, we are the Bollywood Boyz, and we are here to make a statement. And we're bringing that butter chicken pizza all the way from Bollywood. And when it's all said and done, we're not the type of guys to tell we told you so, but we told you so.
What were you saying about a good time?
Yeah, scratch that.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 615 pounds, Akam Rizar, the authors of pain!
And the excitement of seeing the Sira brothers here just got sucked out of this building like a vacuum. The authors of pain, a tough first round draw to say the least.
I think it's pretty safe to say there's no way the Authors of Pain don't win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, period.
Wow, well, we're going to take a look at the bracket a little bit later on. If you've seen it here on WWE.com, there's an impressive group of tag teams involved in this tournament. But the Authors of Pain, Akam and Rizar, with Paul Ellering at the helm, I have a hard time disagreeing with you.
We've barely seen any tag team, any combination of superstars give Authors of Pain a real run for their money since they've arrived.
This is Rizar to start things off against, I believe, Harv Sira. And Sira now dropped here on the top rope. Akam now legal.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Good God.
I mean, on size alone, it's a mismatch, but seriously, you said it. Who's going to give this team a run for their money? And Harv able to create a little bit of separation here, makes the tag to Curve. Oh, and just run over by Akam. Now makes the tag. Back in comes Rizar.
Oh, look at this. We've seen this before, just rapid fire knees from these two gorillas. Oh!
Elbow there from Razor, takes care of Harv. Now into the corner. Going splat there on Gerv. Oh, and the teamwork again. Perfect symmetry from the Authors of Pain, who are advancing in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Here are your winners, the Authors of Pain!
Well, I guess if there's a bright side for the Bollywood Boys, it's they just lived a plot for a Bollywood horror film in the form of the Authors of Pain.
Well, bright side is the match was over quickly. Let's take a look back here. First round action here in the pursuit for the Memorial Cup. Oh, double knees to the midsection there. And the Bollywood Boys just didn't have an answer for this power from the Authors of Pain.
Take a look at this. Oh, monstrous clothesline, Russian leg sweep combination. Phillips, they call it the last chapter. But I feel like the Authors of Pain are just beginning to tell their story here in NXT.
Perfect teamwork here by Akam and Razor. Mr. Ellering calls that the last chapter as the Authors of Pain advance.
What does it take to be a WWE superstar? Find out on Monday, November 14th with this exclusive look. It's the opportunity of a lifetime as the WWE Performance Center opens its doors to you. Tour the facility and get to know your favorite NXT superstars. Call a match, create your own promo, help produce a private NXT live event, and much more. WWE Performance Center All Access. Tickets available now. Go to WWE.com for more information.
It's a big night here tonight on NXT. It's time to have some fun.
There was one man who could bring my mood back up after what we just witnessed. It's this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 180 pounds, Rich Swann!
Grace, you can't handle this. You can't handle Rich Swann.
Yes, I love Rich Swann. I'll handle all the Rich Swann I can get. He's one of the most entertaining people I've ever met in my life. I mean that in this business or anywhere else.
There you go.
The guy's a musician, he dances, he has fun, and the stuff he does in between the ropes is next level.
Pretty exciting stuff. Had a deep run into the Cruiserweight Classic this summer. Rich Swann, one of the many superstars that impressed enough to get into the tournament. Now back here on NXT. We're going to light things up the way Cedric Alexander did a few weeks ago and Lindsay Dorado last week. You just can't teach that kind of ability. You just can't.
A natural-born entertainer. Phillips, you're the investigative journalist. What do you know about Patrick Clark? Last time we saw the guy, he was covered in American flags. Now he looks like he looted Prince's Paisley Park.
This is a completely different side of Patrick Clark than we've seen in the past. This is a man who competed on Tough Enough in 2015. Certainly draws attention. And this is just something I've never seen before. I don't even know what to make of this right now. I have no words. Rich Swann's face.
The look says it all.
That's going to be a meme or a GIF on the internet in a heartbeat.
I think Rich Swann's face just became that big eye, little eye, tongue out emoji.
Well, forget the crying Jordan. Insert Rich Swann.
The NXT Universe asking the hard-hitting questions tonight, Phillips.
Yeah, there you go.
Patrick Clark, can you handle this?
The question is can the NXT Universe handle Patrick Clark?
That's a very valid point, Tom.
I gotta be really honest, I see this guy around the WWE Performance Center, Patrick Clark. I've never seen this type of pizzazz and showmanship from him.
That's a word for it.
I feel like he's gonna challenge guys to a game of basketball and offer them pancakes. Whoop.
I see what you did there. That was a Prince joke.
Thank you.
Good, good.
On the ropes. Rich Swann, man from Baltimore, Maryland, feeling it. Right to the chest of Patrick Clark. The NXT Universe is fired up here tonight. On the second rope here, Rich Swann.
Unbelievable agility by Swann. Oh!
Big spine buster. The 227-pounder into the cover and a kick out by Swann.
Great maneuver by Patrick Clark.
Another cover here, and Swann manages to get out.
Clark using his size advantage completely changed the pace of the match. Now that half Nelson chin lock applied deeply there.
This is a big night here for NXT. The first round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. More of that is still to come here tonight on NXT. A big debut as well for Dan Matha later on tonight. But right now, Rich Swann and Patrick Clark have lit up the NXT Universe. Boot to the side of the face. Wow. Patrick, misses in the corner. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Side of the face.
What Swann got in mind? Clark seems like he's out of it right in the center of the ring.
Swann's capable of anything. Oh! Cover on Patrick Clark, and that is it.
Here is your winner, Rich Swann!
I'm sure you've got some things to say, Tom, but I'd rather just listen to the crowd.
Me too. I'm with you. This is something else. Well, let's take a look back here at this matchup. Patrick Clark, new side of him tonight. However, he got all of this spine buster here from Rich Swann, and that nearly put away the former star for the Cruiserweight Classic.
But Swann had a little too much of that kick. So much in his arsenal, so creative, so exciting. This is how Rich Swann decided to end Patrick Clark's party and start his own.
Patrick Clark showing a different side here. Kudos to him, but Rich Swann, the NXT Universe in the palm of his hands here tonight. And speaking of which, that was a very similar situation for 2 weeks ago here on NXT when Cedric Alexander made his NXT debut.
2 weeks ago, we got to see an unexpected matchup between Andrade, Cien, Almas, and Cedric Alexander. These two newcomers to NXT, with Andrade debuting at NXT TakeOver The End, and Cedric making headlines during the Cruiserweight Classic, pushed each other to the limit.
After a few close calls, it was Cedric Alexander who was victorious, and Cien Almas was ready to not only extend his hand, but also hug Cedric as a sign of respect for the impressive match that took place.
I think it's safe to say once both men heard our general manager announce the return to the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, they knew exactly who they wanted to partner up with, and we will see the team of Andrade, Cien Almas, and Cedric Alexander take on the top guys in the tournament, the Revival, in a first-round match later tonight.
You are cordially invited to the most dangerous place on earth. Courtesy of the Nightmare of Suplex City. So be like The Undertaker, be like John Cena, like Seth Rollins, be like Goldberg. Find out what it's like to be victimized in Suplex City.
Product not yet rated.
Welcome back here to NXT. Tom Phillips here ringside with Raw's Corey Graves. We are getting set for NXT Women's Division action, but right now we want to rewind to what happened last week. It was Liv Morgan who called out the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka.
Look, you got to give Liv Morgan some credit for having the courage to call out Asuka, but you have to wonder, what was she thinking as the undefeated NXT Women's Champion proved once again to be the unstoppable force that has ripped through NXT's women's division. It didn't take long before Liv tapped out and Asuka was not only victorious, but had a message for anyone else planning to make the mistake of calling her out.
Nobody is ready for Asuka!
Poor Liv. Can we even call her Liv anymore?
She barely survived.
Sit back down.
Looks like Billie Kay has found an ally at the expense of Liv Morgan.
Not hard to find allies that don't like New Jersey.
Following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Accompanied to the ring by Billie Kay from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Well, we know Peyton Royce and Billie Kay have been very active on social media in the time since they've been here on NXT. They haven't been shy about their friendship. That came over from Australia together to join in at the WWE Performance Center, but very disrespectful in the face of Liv Morgan, who, to her credit, took it for the champion last week.
I'm sorry, Tom, I'm not paying attention to a word you're saying. I'm sure it's very accurate and thoughtful, but this is spellbinding. Two beautiful Australian women who can get it done inside the ring. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Peyton Royce is use the hashtag Venus Flytrap of NXT on social media, so that explains your entranced attitude.
I'm not sure, but I think I should be insulted by what you just said.
And her opponent from Scottsdale, Arizona, Danielle Carmella.
We're always seeing new talent here on NXT, new faces in the NXT Women's Division. Danielle Carmella, one of the more recent recruits to the WWE Performance Center. By her record, have said she's had some training with WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, has been a broadcaster for Fox Sports in Arizona, and a dancer with the Phoenix Suns, and a cheerleader for the Arizona Cardinals.
It's quite the resume, but it's not about what you did before you got to NXT. It's about what you do when you're in NXT.
Absolutely right. This is where the best of the best come to compete, come to train. I'm curious about this relationship with Billie Kay and Peyton Royce.
What are you curious about? They're friends, Tom. If you ever had a friend, you'd understand completely.
We saw Billie Kay in action here just a few weeks ago. Well, hold on a second here. Carmella looking for a cover here early on. Peyton. Peyton in some trouble here early on. Off the rope. Into a crossbody. Now Danielle into the cover, and Peyton out at one.
Got to give it to Danielle. Carmella trying to maximize the opportunity. This first time we got to see her. It might be the last time.
Into the cover here on Carmella. And a kick out of two. I can understand we said we saw Billie a couple of weeks ago and Peyton here tonight. I can understand why these two are friends. Very similar in-ring style. Carmella all tied up here in the ropes.
Their friendship has nothing to do with in-ring style, Tom. They're friends. They have social abilities, social skills. Sure, they have similarities.
You don't see any similarities in their nastiness and the mean streak these two bring to the ring?
Listen, Tom, I know that you spent most of your life in high school and college wishing you had friends. Instead, I'm not even gonna bother to talk to you anymore.
You're not even gonna chain together a sentence. Danielle Carmella right back into the midsection of Peyton Royce. After the showing from Asuka last week against Liv Morgan, the question continues here on NXT. Who is going to step up and challenge the NXT Women's Champion? Right now, Peyton Royce certainly looking very good.
And you can see how WWE superstars are made at the WWE Performance Center All Access, November 14th in Orlando, Florida. Tickets are on sale now. Visit nxttickets.com for more information. Now look at that right there. Peyton Royce just digging her chin into the scalp of Danielle Carmella. That's not going to win you any matches. That is just miserable. That's just a nasty thing to do.
Peyton Royce has been in complete control as Danielle Carmella all tied up here, middle of the ring.
This is great. As many times as Carmella's attempted to escape, Peyton Royce just smothering her with this rear chin lock.
Now the NXT Universe trying to help Danielle Carmella rally here in this match. Back at Peyton Royce into the corner. Peyton had a little bit of separation there for a moment into the back elbow. Thinking about a suplex there for a moment. Now Peyton Royce caught up there.
Nothing fancy about that.
And a running knee to the side of the face. Now Peyton Royce, Northern Light suplex here. Fisherman suplex, rather, and gets it done.
Morrow would have never screwed that up.
Your winner, Peyton Royce.
Well, I tell you what, Billie Kay has found herself a valuable ally here on NXT, but Peyton Royce looking very impressive here in this match.
Bobby, Ty, next week the two of you will make your debut as a tag team in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. So tell me, how's training going?
Next week is a huge week for many reasons, Charlie. Next week, Ty Dillinger and Bobby Roode prove that we are the team to beat in this tournament. And secondly, Ty Dillinger takes his next big step by getting in the ring and teaming with yours truly.
Okay. Look, Dusty meant the world to me, and there's no better way I feel I can honor him than by winning the... Are you okay?
Shh. Shh. Can you see it?
See what?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel how glorious it's going to be when we are victorious? Can you?
Okay.
Do you have any information yet on your opponent's sanity?
Sanity? You want to sit here and you want to talk about sanity when everybody else in the world is talking about the glorious 10? Speaking of which, I'm expecting big things from you next week.
Glorious 10 is the team.
Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go.
The wait is finally over. All the talk I keep hearing backstage and at the WWE Performance Center the past few weeks has been all about one man. That's Dan Matha. And all eyes, no doubt, will be on his much anticipated debut coming up next on NXT. The hottest brand in sports entertainment.
We are going to the next level.
Welcome to NXT.
For the first time ever, it's NXT Live. Be a part of the worldwide phenomenon. Feel the heart-pounding excitement with your favorite NXT superstars.
Long live the King of Strong Style.
The Empress of Tomorrow,
Samoa Joe.
The hottest brand in sports entertainment, NXT Live, is coming to Japan on the following date. Talent subject to change.
It has been an exciting night here on NXT. Now it is time for a big debut.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 290 pounds,
I think big is the understatement of the year, Phillips. This guy is massive.
6'8", 290 pounds. Attended the University of Pittsburgh, played offensive line, played briefly for the Cincinnati Bengals of the National Football League. An All-American in wrestling in high school, but what a physical specimen.
The easy, just leaped up onto the apron like it was nothing.
This is one big-time superstar. Got a lot of talk about this man from the WWE Performance Center, and can't wait to see him in action. Samoa Joe is back out here. What the Samoa Joe?
Headbutt.
Samoa Joe with a headbutt to Matha. Samoa Joe is going after Dan Matha. Last week it was the Ely brothers. This week, Dan Matha.
Samoa Joe is not Matha's scheduled opponent, right?
No, he's not. No, he is not. And he's assaulting Dan Matha. Remember what he told Regal? The beatings will continue until you strip Nakamura of the NXT title. Oh.
Oh, my God.
Tick, tock, tick, tock. Who will be the next to get their head rocked?
Tom, I'll tell you again, Mr. Regal.
Regal, how many more must suffer because of you? I just took out your golden boy, blue chip prospect, and more of the future of NXT will suffer until you give me what I want. Bring me Nakamura or hand me my championship.
William Regal has got a decision to make, and quick. Samoa Joe just decimated one of our top prospects in NXT.
1 week. You have 1 week, Regal, or I escalate things. 1 more week.
And if anyone wants a shot at the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Trophy, they'll have to get past the top guys as the Revival's first round match is next.
No mercy.
I am the face that runs the place.
No mercy.
But I'm the man who doesn't quit.
No mercy.
When you're in the ring with me, it's a battlefield. It's my battlefield.
The WWE World Championship will be at stake. Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles versus John Cena.
No mercy.
For Gina, it's always been important to lift up and inspire people around her.
I've always believed that together we can achieve something great.
So perhaps it's not surprising that she never gave up in her fight with breast cancer. She led by example to beat the disease while continuing her education and graduating with a master's degree in business administration, all while undergoing treatment. Now, as a survivor, she continues to take action, from starting her own nonprofit, to advocating for women to get screened, to making healthy lifestyle choices, to volunteering her time to support patients in treatment. Gina is a mother, a fighter, a college graduate, and a survivor. And she is most definitely more than pink.
Act, donate, get involved. Go to Coleman.org/morethanpink.
Throughout the month of October, WWE goes pink because for the 5th consecutive year, WWE has partnered with the Susan G. Komen Foundation to encourage fans to take action in the fight against breast cancer. Komen's More Than Pink movement celebrates the heroes like WWE superstar John Cena, who have made a significant impact in the fight against breast cancer. Our big, bold goal is to reduce the nation's current 40,000 deaths by 50% over the next 10 years. Please go to Coleman.org/WWE to find out how you can join the fight.
No way. Rich, could you tell us why you two decided to team up together in order to compete in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic?
Oh, it's really simple, Dasha, because we opened our ears and listened to the NXT universe. The man to my left knows a little bit about hard times. And through that all, he has the agility, the ability that's second to none in that ring. Life tried to put this man down, Dasha, and he simply said, "No, wait!"
And the reason why I chose this man as my tag team partner? Look at him. Everybody seems to take him a little bit lightly because he likes to go out and dance and have a little bit of a fiesta. But you know what people seem to forget is he's 6'3", 6'6" plus the hair, and he's full of a whole bunch of Dominican fire. Why wouldn't I want to have him on my side? But I just got one question for everybody in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Can you handle this?
No way, Jose.
Can you handle this?
No way, Jose. Can you handle this? I said no way, Jose.
Last summer, WWE lost a legend in the late, great WWE Hall of Famer, Dusty Rhodes. We celebrate the life of the American Dream with the 2nd annual Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
The following contest is a first-round match of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament. Making his way to the ring, from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade Cien Almas.
Earlier tonight in the first round, the Authors of Pain advanced against the Bollywood Boyz, but I'm curious to see what this team, and especially Andrade, Cien, Almas has in store for this tournament.
On paper, Almas and his partner Cedric Alexander, two of the most physically intense superstars on the NXT roster. Aerial ability like you've never seen before, but can they work as a team?
There seemed to be some tremendous respect between these two after their match 2 weeks ago.
And his tag team partner from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 190 pounds, Cedric Alexander!
But it does seem like there's some respect, some athletic respect between Cedric Alexander and Andrade Cien Almas. These two teaming up, it's going to be very interesting, but Cedric Alexander, talk about opportunity here tonight.
There's no secret how I feel about Cedric Alexander. I'm very impressed with him. He's incredibly entertaining to watch. He's got a very, very bright future. That said, this tournament is about tag team excellence. And there's only one tag team that can be considered the best, and it's these two.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 446 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, The Revival!
No disrespect to our tag team champions, pretty sure you picked Authors of Pain to win this whole thing.
Let's not get into what could be. I don't want to think about the possibilities. If there's one team that can topple the Authors of Pain, it's Dash and Dawson. This is the best tag team on the planet. I've said that time and time again because I believe it. And I'm talking on Monday Night Raw where we've got the New Day, we've got Anderson and Gallows, we've got an incredible tag team division. In my personal opinion, Dash and Dawson are the best in the world.
Dash and Dawson have continued their vendetta as well against Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano that we've seen over the last few weeks. Tonight they will have to focus here in the first round of this tournament. And the first ever two-time NXT Tag Team Champions, the Revival, now squaring off against the new team of Cedric Alexander. And Dash Wilder makes a quick tag here to Scott Dawson right in after Cedric. Here comes Andrade.
This might sound silly to you, Tom, but I think it's a big tell. Cien, Almas, and Cedric Alexander entered the ring separately. In my opinion, you don't do that when you're a tag team. You come out with your partner, you're on the same page from start to finish. It might sound ridiculous, it might sound like I'm nitpicking. I'm telling you, that's why the Revival are so successful.
Well, when you were an NXT Tag Team Champion, you didn't come out separately from Neville at times. And that went south for its own reasons.
And granted, we held the tag team titles, but I would never consider us the greatest tag team on the planet.
Oh, Cedric Alexander. Oh.
Unbelievable athleticism on display.
Taking it to Scott Dawson. Whoa. Here comes Dash Wilder right into the vortex of Cedric Alexander. Look at Andrade, has both members of the Revival down. Oh, and working very well together. Two drop kicks. Almas and Alexander looking good. And it does still remain to be seen how Cedric and Andrade will work together as a team, not only in this match, but they advance through the adversity of this 16-team tournament. Not too easy. The winners last year.
Look at this, look at this. Whoa. Oh, Cedric had it somehow countered the tag team expertise of Dash and Dawson.
Dash was trying to distract the official, is what you're trying to say. And Scott Dawson gets dropped. Oh. Now Andrade into the cover here on Dawson out at one. Think about the opportunity, think about the promise that the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic offers. And former NXT champion Finn Balor will go on to become WWE Universal Champion, the first one. Samoa Joe will become NXT champion shortly thereafter. Even Baron Corbin. Oh, we got a SmackDown Live. Not to mention Rhino, one half of the first ever SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions.
You're absolutely right. You can use this as a launching pad. That's why it was designed and named after the American Dream. Dusty's influence will be felt for generations through this business, all starting right here in NXT. It's a perfect platform to honor his memory.
Makes the tag. Now Scott Dawson back in for his partner, Dash Wilder. Dawson right to the gut of Cien. Oh, off the ropes, and now Cedric Alexander makes the tag. I don't know if Scott Dawson saw it. However, runs into Alexander and Almas. Dash Wilder goes down, and Cedric and Andrade continue to work well together.
There goes Dash. Oh, my.
Ooh, he took out Dawson in the process.
I got to give it to Cedric and Cien. They're pretty impressive thus far. The Revival. What are they thinking here?
Wow. What are they doing? Cedric over the top. Down go the NXT Tag Team Champions.
Tag team aerial assault. Cien blocking the view of Dash and Dawson, and Cedric Alexander from way up high, crashing down on the NXT Tag Team Champions.
Now Dawson slid back into the ring. Cedric Alexander looking for the cover to advance here in this tournament. Dawson out at 2. Well, think about how disappointed the Revival would be to get eliminated here in the first round of this tournament. This is a team in Dash and Dawson that are all about accolades. They want to add the Memorial Cup to their collection. Now Almas caught up here with Dash Wilder. Scott Dawson right back in on his opponent. There's the tag.
The referee saw it, but Almas didn't.
Oh! And the attack right on the left shoulder of Andrade Almas, and Dash Wilder stomping away on it. Revival targeting in on a body part.
The Revival are in control as this first round Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic match continues.
The hottest brand in sports entertainment. If you're not excited right now, you better check your pulse.
NXT Live is heading to the land down under. Witness the action as the next generation of superstars leave you breathless. The hottest brand in sports entertainment, NXT Live, is coming to Australia on the following dates. Tickets available.
Back here on NXT, first round action here in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The NXT Tag Team Champions, the Revival, have got a body part focused on and cover. Couldn't put away Alexander and Almas here in this first round.
You mentioned the body part put away. The isolation, then the destruction. That's how, it's like a science for the Revival.
They find an opportunity and they wear it down until it's completely useless.
Cedric Alexander and Andrade Almas came out of the gate very strong, worked impressively as a tag team, but I think it's just a matter of time. Now, once the Revival implement their game plan, it's all semantics.
That is why they are two-time NXT Tag Team Champions, first team to ever accomplish that feat here on this brand. And Dash Wilder out of the air, once again to the shoulder. Now into the cover with some authority, shoulders down, Almas gets the good shoulder up. This is where it gets tough in this tournament. Not every team is like the Authors of Pain, who we saw earlier tonight in first round action, bowled through the Bollywood Boyz. You're gonna have some tough fights, and then you gotta continue on through this tournament. And the NXT Universe trying to offer some support here for Andrade, Cien, Almas. But again, the Revival on top. Here comes Dawson. Now Dawson rushes in for the cover. Forearm here in the face. Isolates the injured shoulder again, but a kick out. Cedric Alexander has not been involved in this match for quite some time. Andrade, Cien, Almas withstanding more and more damage. Has to find a way to Cedric.
No, Cedric may never be involved in this match until the bell rings again, because once the Revival cut the ring in half, like only they do, It's almost impossible to stop him.
Elbow out of the corner, and for a moment there, it looked like Andrade had a head of steam. Trying to block the suplex here. Oh, a Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder distracts the official. Well, Andrade definitely had a 3 count there for a moment, and it's only going to be a 2 count officially.
But look at that. Look at the teamwork. Dawson backs up to the corner just to run interference so Cien can't make the tag. This is why they're top guys.
On the second rope, oh, Dash Wilder. Not fooled by that one. Now Almas. Oh. Now Andrade's got an opportunity. The NXT Universe been chanting, "We want Cedric." Now Dawson Legal makes a tag to Cedric Alexander. And Cedric with the knee. Cedric.
Oh my God, that handspring enziguri.
into the cover, under the inside leg, and Dash saved this first round matchup for his team.
He very well may have saved the match. Dawson got all of that kick right on the side of his head.
Oh, Almas saving
nice
his
save
partner.
by Almas.
Oh! Collision there with the Revival. Dash and Dawson just trying to stick around here for a moment. Now Dawson, on a second, bridging into the cover, and Dawson, he kicked out.
We were half a second away from a huge upset.
The NXT Tag Team Champions nearly got eliminated here in the first round. Well, Cedric Alexander and Andrade, oh man, they were rolling there for a second. Now Dash takes care of Andrade. Cedric. Whoa.
Shatter Machine.
They got all of the Shatter Machine, and that is it. The Revival's moving on.
Here are your winners, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Revival!
The best tag team on the planet Earth, Tom Phillips. Not only are they NXT Tag Team Champions, they have advanced to the next round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Let's see how it all went down.
This was late here in the match. Cedric needed the tag on Andrade. Dash Wilder took care of Cien, and then this was where Cedric was in trouble. 2-on-1, Shatter Machine. Just like that, the NXT Tag Team Champions put a halt to Cedric Alexander.
A strong showing by Andrade, Cien, Almas, and Cedric Alexander. You got to give them respect for a first-time tag team. They held their own, but you got to be better than to hold your own to topple the NXT Tag Team Champions.
Oh! Andrade, Cien, Almas going after Cedric Alexander. Almas is snapped.
The frustration
No.
Oh! We get a doctor out here to check on Cedric. His lights are out. Frustration of Andrade, Cien, Almas just got to be too much.